Let's find the circumference and area of a circle. First of all, we'll need the formula for the circumference of a circle. That's 2 times pi times the radius. This would be the radius. And the area of a circle formula is pi times r squared, or pi times radius squared. So once again, this is the radius of a circle. The radius of a circle starts at the center point of a circle and connects the center point to a point on the circle itself. It would be half of the length of the diameter. A diameter would go all the way through the center point of a circle. Okay, so if you're given the circumference of or if you're trying to find the circumference of a circle, given that the radius is 6 meters, now once again, if they gave you a diameter here, you could just divide the diameter times 2. In this case, say the diameter was 12 meters, just divide 12 by 2, and that would give you the radius. And we'll just plug the radius into the formula because this is in terms of radius here, not terms of diameter. But don't worry about that. Okay, so to find the circumference of this circle with a radius of 6 meters, we're just going to plug 6 in for the radius. So if the formula is circumference equals 2 times pi times r, and here I'm just using the symbol for pi and not writing out letters pi. Okay, I'm just going to substitute the 6 in for the radius because that is the length of the radius. So 2 times 6 is 12, and we usually put the constant out here in front of the pi symbol. So 12 pi meters. Here the answer is in terms of pi, but if we don't want it in terms of pi, if we just wanted a constant, then we're going to say circumference equals 12 times 3.14. This is an abbreviation for pi. We could use the pi button on our calculator, and that would give us an even more accurate number. But in most cases, for our purposes, this will be fine. So 12 times 3.14 comes out to 37.68, and I'm just rounding my answers to the nearest hundredth. Now, don't forget to put the units in. This would be meters because that's what we started with the radius in, meters. When we're finding the circumference, that's just a one-dimensional value, and one-dimensional values are just going to have units in whatever they are. It's not going to be squared or cubed. But when we come over to area, we'll see that this is a two-dimensional value. Area is a two-dimensional value. So for two-dimensional values, our units are in units squared. So in this case, since our radius was in feet, it will be feet squared. So to take a step back and actually find the area of a circle with a radius of 12, once again, if they gave us diameter, just divide it by 2, cut it in half, and use the radius value in this formula. So area equals pi r squared, right? Area equals pi r squared. We're just going to substitute 12 in for the radius and square it. 12 squared is 144. We like to put our constants before the pi symbol, so we'll say 144 pi feet squared. This is the answer in terms of pi, the area in terms of pi, but let's just get a decimal value for this now. So we're going to replace pi with 3.14, and once again, you could use the pi button on your calculator and it will give you just a little bit more of an accurate answer here. So 144 times 3.14 equals 452.16 feet squared. So the area would equal 452.16 feet squared.